Here's your Pinpoint Weather 12 forecast.
Well, tracking some light rain on Doppler radar that's set to move in, and the trend will be for some of this to get a little heavier later this evening and overnight. Some thunderstorms, I'm thinking after midnight, and the wind picking up as well. So let's set the stage, and we'll head down to Narragansett, Town Beach, with the clouds and a little bit of drizzle right now in some spots. Yeah, we've got temperatures that are unusually warm. I mean, with cloud cover all day long, we're well into the 60s this afternoon, and that'll be the trend right through tomorrow before it cools down significantly over the second half of the weekend on Sunday. Newport, a little bit of fog, clouds, and just some light showers starting to approach the area. Look at these high temperatures. Talk about unusual, with very little, if any, sunshine today, upper 60s to low 70s. One more day of temperatures in the 70s tomorrow. Once the sun comes out, we're thinking around noontime. Boy, the temperature is going to be unseasonably warm. It's in the 60s right now. In fact, it'll stay in the 60s all night long. So you don't need the furnace. As we take a look at the Doppler radar and the satellite, you see waves of moisture coming up from the mid-Atlantic and off to our west. This is all direct and indirect moisture from what was once Hurricane Nicole. What's left of that circulation, no longer a tropical depression or a tropical storm, is right in here across the Appalachians, but the moisture streaming well in advance of it. This is headed our way. You know, a good amount of rain. We're not talking excessive amounts where we're getting widespread flooding, but there'll be some ponding of water on the roads later tonight, maybe some minor kind of localized nuisance street flooding. So as far as the wind gusts that we're anticipating, and again, this goes into effect, the wind advisory later tonight through early Saturday morning. South and east of Providence, south and east of Warwick, and especially along the South Shore, gusts to 45 to 50. Inland, gusts to about 35 to 40. So in this orange area with gusts close to 50 miles per hour, there's the chance or the potential for some isolated, not widespread, but isolated power outages, some power lines and tree limbs coming down. I don't think this is something really extreme here, but that chance is there of a few isolated sporadic outages. As far as the rainfall, it is generally an inch, maybe inch and a half of rain, and that is somewhat manageable. While it is a decent amount of rain over a 6 to 10 hour period, I don't think we're going to have too many issues with like widespread flooding, but rain nonetheless, and that'll be continuing this evening. You see a flash of lightning up there. You can get closer to midnight, there'll be some thunderstorms. And look how warm the temperatures are for nighttime in the upper 60s. Notice how the rain chances are increasing with each passing hour. Now, Saturday is a very changeable day. It is stormy early in the morning around sunrise, 5, 6, 7, 8 a.m., some rain and wind and thunder. Leftover shower at 9 in the morning. Look at 11 a.m. It becomes partly sunny. Look at the temperature, 71. And by tomorrow afternoon, it is a hint of all things summer. Partly sunny, breezy, warm. Temperatures in the lower 70s, and then cooling down to 61 by 5 o'clock in the evening. Make the most of the warmth because it does turn significantly cooler the second half of the weekend. Bay forecast, no surprise here. Gale warning tonight through early tomorrow morning. Southwest winds switching to the west, 15 to 20, gust to 40 knots. All right, 7-day forecast, clearing second half of Saturday. It is brisk and much cooler on Sunday with afternoon temperatures between 50 and 55. Slight chance of a passing shower on Sunday, but it is basically dry, Kim and Kayla. So again, strong wind overnight, isolated outages, but it doesn't look widespread.